Well, spring is here, and the flowers are blooming. Something sticking out of there. One big boat. Boats are clearing out.
$10.25 for sure. We are going to be storing our cooler in here. I need to cut this fiddle down so it can go in there. It only leaves a ½ inch of fiddle.
Oh, really?
Well, 5/8. Which is fine. I never needed that much fiddle on there anyways. It's just to keep things from sliding against the door. I'm just going to mark where to cut that.
Just gonna blow dust everywhere.
Oh, it is going to make a ton of dust.
You don't have nothing to stick on that thingy?
Well, I do. Rig the vacuum cleaner up.
Just fits. You're gonna have to make a track for it still, or maybe?
Yeah, I think so, because to get it back in, you have to lift the back up over the clamp.
Yeah, so it needs to be raised a
So
bit.
there needs to be a little track that it sits on. It can sit over there. And then it won't do that either. So 5 weeks left before we need to get the boat back in the water. Number of projects we have to do, including paint the bottom, varnish the top sides. Those are the main things that absolutely have to get done.
Yeah.
And yeah, get the galley sink put back together and running,
And water tanks put in.
water tanks back in and hopefully filled up before we launch.
Yeah. And you want that tea.
That's something else that we can take back to the boat is the water tanks. They can go in
Right.
tomorrow.
They're ready and cleaned, so.
Yeah.
Here, we'll get that old one out. So is that everything? That's all the main stuff before getting it into the water.
Yeah, and there's just a lot of paint and varnish work on deck.
Yeah.
Which we're going to try to get some of it done before we go in, but
Yeah, we'll do what we can.
see.
And the masts need to be done this year, right?
Yes, and varnish the masts.
So we'll see when we do that. Or if we get started on the hard here or out
Yeah.
on the mooring.
I got a few things to order from the lumber yard for supports for the boat for when I'm painting the bottom.
Oh. And you need to make horses?
Sawhorses, so we got a bit of a workbench to work on out there.
Yeah. A number of things to do. A list as long as your arm, right?
Yeah, or better.
This is St.Lawerence II, a 72-foot brigantine. She sailed here into Lunenburg last week. She was built in the Kingston shipyard in Ontario and launched in 1953. She was designed for the sole purpose of youth sail training. Well, Theresa E. Connor is uncovered again. Theresa E. Connor was launched in 1938 here in Lunenburg. She was the last schooner to go dory fishing from Lunenburg Harbour up until 1966 in a reduced capacity. And the Bluenose is also uncovered. It looks like spring maintenance has begun.
This is from behind the wood stove here for the chart table. It's a little snug. So just planing a little bit off of it so we can get it to fit. Just putting a little light chamfer on the edges here. There, finger hole for that, so I can lift it up. That's part of the chart table. Perfect.
Just getting rid of some of those little annoyances, eh?
Little annoyances, yeah.
Make things a little easier. Okay, another little job done.
Might put some hinges on that too sometime, but for now, that's perfect. So one of the things I need to do yet for this sink is to put the proper length screws in underneath. Trimming the sealant off of here.
Yeah, that looks much better. And more complete looking.
Yep.
And hopefully that'll fix it up.
Yep, should be good. Butyl rubber is pretty good that way. Flexible water tank goes in here. Some extra, my wire for my extra solar panel comes up through the deck in there too. So I'll just get that position the way I want it. And we have to have an O-ring on there. These are a little tricky to get lined up. Goes there. Make sure that O-ring is on there, right? Good. Be ready to start loading up with water again. Okay, I'm gonna put this snap shackle on the bow here. It's for the head sails. There. And you can just snap the tack of the head sail on there if I'm putting something else on. Little project I want to do here on these batteries. I want to change the leads a little bit here so that they get a more even voltage when they're charging. It's gonna get dark in here for a second. No, it's not either, is it? There. That will mean that both batteries get the exact same voltage because the length of the cables are the same.
In this short video from last June, we left Louisbourg Cape Breton and we're heading east toward Sydney. please like, subscribe, and comment. It really helps us out. Thanks for watching.